What has most surprised you about the response to this piece?
The scale is just off the charts. I mean, it's ironic because I've spent a lot of time in social media in the last year, and I'd built a Twitter following before any of this happened, and I write about how social media is transforming global politics. Nothing prepared me for the idea that you could put something up online on a Wednesday night, and by Friday you had 450,000 people who'd read it, all these Facebook circles of people talking about it. That has surprised me globally. I mean, we're hearing from people in Vietnam and Nigeria and Japan and Brazil, all over the place. And the tremendous response from men as well as women, which I've had a lot of as well. So those three things.
You told me, we had breakfast, and you told me over coffee.
This was worth it, frankly, just because I got to have breakfast with Katie Couric.
You told me that the responses have been overwhelmingly positive.
They have. Now, obviously, there's selection bias, right? There are plenty of people who are writing me and saying they didn't like it, but 95% of the hundreds and hundreds of messages I've gotten and the letters to The Atlantic start with thank you. And they often say, I cried when I read your article. And these are from really high-achieving women and women in all different professions. And then they tell their story. The one thing that I think has happened is that because I was willing to tell my story, people feel freer to tell theirs. And the power of these stories of women desperately trying to hold it all together and trying to be the professional they want to be and the parent they want to be are very, very powerful. And I really feel that we're on the cusp of being able to make change. And most of what I have heard has been, thank you, and now let's go forward.
And we're